sorry, people talk about the language in hip-hop. They don't use proper English. The youth don't learn how to speak right, etc., etc., etc. All of you have heard of William Shakespeare, right? Now, when William Shakespeare wrote his plays, English barely existed. English wasn't even a proper structured language at the time. Most of the people who spoke at that time, who spoke in the high levels of society, spoke either French or Latin. And what William Shakespeare did is he took what was the common, what was the vernacular, and made it into something that had universal appeal. Classics don't become classics just like the hat. Classics become classics because they speak to the people of the times and they speak to people of all times. So, you know, we can all stand here and we can go, well, you know, I don't like the way that they say certain things, it's not right English. But isn't it wonderful that our contribution, one of our contributions, is that we've given so much diversity in terms of culture, in terms of language, in terms of expression, to people who, most of their expression before that was no drums, a little man on a banjo game, you know. We've come over to this country and we've helped to change the face of music, the face of culture, the way that people speak, the way that your kids now dress. You know. We've helped to change the way that people express themselves. And that common expression that our kids have now, the way they dress, the way they talk, the way they interact, the way they talk to each other, the way they look at society and life, that's what hip-hop's about. And if there's nothing else that you take from this, understand that. And understand that even though they're trying to tell us something, sometimes we're not listening, and maybe we should a little bit more. We've got a copy of the Urban Cries book, written by Paul, and we're going to have a little quiz. Now, I'm just going to test your hip-hop knowledge. There are 5 elements of hip-hop, and it's written in the back of the book, but most of you here should have some idea. So the first person you could say, what are the 5 elements of hip-hop? Guess the book.
Rap. One of the 5.
No, all 5. All 5. Come on, man.
Okay, rap.
You're saying kindergarten.
Rap, graffiti.
Yes.
Breakdancing.
Mm-hmm.
Clothing. I don't know if that's maybe
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge and cultural understanding is the 5th element of hip-hop, which goes back to divine, which is all in the book Urban Cries, yeah? So please purchase it.